So for Mother's Day, if you watching your weight, trying to watch your weight a little bit, this is a good recipe that will help you out. Plus, if you've got somebody in your household that is planning on cooking Mother's Day meal for you, they will find this good and easy. So I am going to be cooking 4 skinless thighs. Now, I always buy my thighs with skin on, but the recipe actually calls for skin off because, you know, we're trying to lighten it up a little bit. So, but I do like the bone in because that bone helps keep them moist. All right, so I'm gonna put our dry ingredients together and I'm gonna look at my cheat sheet because I wanna get this right. All right, I'm gonna have a half a cup of chopped pecans. Chopped real fine because that's gonna be our crust. And I'm using some panko, 3 tablespoons, or you can just use regular breadcrumbs. We just happen to like panko around here. And then for 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt, a half a teaspoon of chili powder, and half a teaspoon of dried thyme. We're just gonna mix that together. And I've got some egg white right here that I've beaten. We're not using the yolk because remember we're trying to cut back a little bit. So we're just gonna take each of our thighs and you know what? I think I'm gonna put a little bit of regular flour in this too, Teresa. Okay. Because that'll help. That flour will help it stick to the chicken. And I'm not gonna put much, but just a little bit. Like a heaping tablespoon, not quite a heaping. There we go. See, about that much. And I always, when I'm using panko, I always add flour to it because that flour helps it stick. So perfect. That's perfect. So we're gonna take each of our thighs and we're just gonna run our thigh through that egg wash and water. Just gonna kind of pat those pecans onto our chicken, and I'm gonna spray. I've actually, Teresa and I was talking about it, and I've got something in my oven. So this is one of those dishes that is fabulous for the air fryer. So that's what I'm gonna do. And look at this little dish. It's gonna be real snug. Like a bug in a rug. Snug. You know, it's just so much easier to do this stuff with your hand. All right, now I'm just gonna pat my pecans and my flour and my panko and all of our seasonings. I'm just gonna pat that down real good, make sure it sticks to it. And you know what else they've come out with? It's kind of new to the way I started out cooking. You know, we always washed our chicken before we cooked it. You know, it's just one of the things you did. And then, quite a few years back, the word was, do not wash your chicken. You want to know why? Because they say you leave more germs in your sink to get on something else than you would if you didn't wash it. So I said, okay. I won't wash it anymore. Plus, you gonna cook chicken till it's well done. And anything would be killed, dead as a hammer, any kind of germs. I mean, that just did make the grade.
I did this mixture with, I've gotten some trout.
Uh-huh.
I didn't do the egg wash though. Maybe
Egg
that's what
wash
I
just
need
helps.
to do.
Yeah. Yeah, it just gives that something to stick to. So look at that. Like 4 little bugs in a rug kissing each other. Or I may just do that, right? And anytime you fry in your air fryer, you want to always spray it with a non-stick spray because that helps crisp it up and it helps it brown. So when I get this washed off, I'm gonna give it a spray and I'm gonna cook it. Now, this is for, the figures I'm fixing to give you is for a regular oven. You put it in a 400-degree oven and cook it for about 25 minutes. So the air fryer seems to cook a little bit faster, so I'll start watching it after like 25 minutes. But may take a little longer though, because that pan is full and it's so snug together. You know, it may take a little longer. Stuff gets all over in your fingernails. So just give it a good spray just like that. And we're good to go. I mean, look how easy that was. So easy, easy. I mean, they're crammed in there. And I have preheated my air fryer, which I don't ever do, but I decided that I wanted it good and hot. So let's see how many minutes we got. 19 minutes. So I'm going to up our minutes to 25. And I may lower our temperature . 380. It's like I said, those air fryers, they cook quick, don't they? I don't see how people do without an air fryer.
I don't either.
I do not. I can't figure it out.
They're so easy.
I'm telling you what. This one just, I use the heck out of it. And that one over there too. All right, I think I got some chicken ready, y'all. In fact, it's been ready a few minutes. Just pull this out. Here, I'll bring it over here, Ed. So we can see it good. How about that? And you know that you want your chicken done. And I think Teresa tested this.
I did.
Yeah, you know, when you're dealing with chicken, I'm going to use a meat thermometer on it because Michael and I, for some reason, we just don't like medium rare chicken. How about y'all? All right, and speaking of Mikey, he is here. So, Michael, taste that and tell me what you think. Did you fix that for me on Mother's Day?
I did.
When?
That right there.
You did this right here. His nose should be this long, y'all. See that, Eddie?
That's so good.
Oh, good. Good. Because today I'm sharing easy recipes. Just giving some people ideas for Mother's Day.
You
know, if some of the children want to fix their mother. You go ahead and put that piece in your mouth and I'll cut me a little piece right off of here. And notice that we use thighs. The thigh is my favorite part of the chicken. The thigh is full of all the juice. So I trust you, Michael, but
That's one of my secrets to my.
it is so good.
That's one of my secrets why my chicken and dumplings is better than yours.
Oh, you're so crazy. One day we're gonna have that contest and y'all can watch me blow him out of the water.
You scared?
I ain't scared.
You must be. I've challenged you several
I ain't
times.
scared of you.
And this is your lane.
You go get your chicken.
I'm getting in your lane. You should be just.
You go get your chicken, butt breath.
All right. We have to have I don't know where we're gonna find somebody that won't pick your chicken.
I've been thinking.
I don't pick my chicken. I
Well-
serve mine with a bone on.
I've been
We have
thinking
to-
about this.
No, we have to blindfold them and say, okay,
Yeah.
now taste it.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna let the audience pick. I think they're gonna cook yours. They need to cook yours, and then they need to cook yours, and they need to send in and tell us whose they vote for, and we'll give them a timeline.
Well, the only
Then it's
thing
fair.
is they might not do it precisely.
We need a judge.
Yes, I think we need a judge.
Well, we're gonna have to
And
get someone
then-
off the street that doesn't know y'all.
But the frightening part is they're gonna pick Paul because it's Paula Deen. So
Well, not if they have plate A and plate B in
I've
front of
already
them.
got-
Listen to the crybaby, y'all.
Oh.
Do y'all hear the crybaby?
No, Eddie made
Two
a good
strikes
point.
against me.
Plate A and plate B, they won't know which one they
That's
got.
right.
And Eddie and I will.
2 strikes against me already.
Okay, so see, you're just already setting the scene for you to be
Although,
in part.
like I said, I'm getting in your lane over here.
Go back to Happy Mother's Day.
So
with
you
your
know,
chicken.
mine is so much better.
I hate you, Michael Groover. Oh, I don't hate. I never say hate.
Yeah,
But
especially.
some days I don't like you. How about y'all out there? Y'all have that feeling sometimes with your mate? We was talking about Mother's Day, and now you got me calling you ugly names. Bye, y'all. Hey, y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.